Once again, I got another good run in Sweden. I actually got two once, and I'm going to show you them here. We started off just Malung Centrum, which is a town in Dalarna, in the kind of central Sweden. So I just zoomed in and figured it was this roundabout because it looked about right. And yeah, I kind of just guessed here it was round one, so it didn't really matter. And round two here was pretty annoying. It took a lot of time there. I looked at the sign at the start and how the road was, so I didn't have to go back. And this looks kind of like the North Sweden, but that's a Sävsjö southern or something, and Sävsjö is a town in Småland. It didn't really look like we were there, so I was kind of confused. It took me a while to look for to find a sign. I'm just kind of going. I wasted a lot of time on this round, unfortunately. Yeah, it's not much to say. Yeah, then I found a bus stop which I did not recognize, which kind of thinks that I am, which kind of leads me into thinking that we are in South Sweden because there's a lot of like small areas there that have their own bus stops that I don't know, but I didn't find anything else. I just go the other direction, and eventually, after a long time, I'm gonna stumble across some signs, but it's taking me a while. I have to go for a long time until I find something. Here I finally see some blue signs in the distance, and I see Kalmar and the other places I never heard of, but I know where Kalmar is. It's a very big town. It's the town where you take the bridge over to Öland. And then I have to find the other towns. So I think I didn't see any of them at first. I'll look a bit. Nice, maybe zoom in even more. And I just look in the north, not south of Kalmar, which I probably should be looking. So eventually I find it there, and I think it's pretty obvious by that road, but I wanted to see the road direction there. And yeah, that really was the only thing that fit. So I knew it was there, and since I wasted a lot of time, I just had to guess somewhere. And I thought we were there, and we were, so that was right. Here it kind of got lucky. I just saw some kind of camping signs, and yeah, some again Dalarna, central Sweden looking, San and Sveg, which are two towns up in kind of the skiing region, and I just saw some town in between and saw some camping, and that looked right, and I just clicked guess because I was bad on time. And here for once I remembered the street names at the start, so I didn't have to go back, because that's often a waste of time. And I see the road numbers E4, which goes all the way along the country, but this was not north. The 35 roads are kind of central-ish as well, so you actually see it here in Linköping, but I miss it at first. So I just go back and search for it, because yeah, there are the 40 roads and the 20 roads are down there, so the 30 roads are on the east more, in Småland and yeah, Östergötland. So eventually I just spotted here and figured we're in Linköping, which is a pretty big town, so it's gonna be hard to find. But I see Snickaregatan, one of the roads, very quick, and the other road was kind of in the other way where I was looking, so that was kind of unlucky. Wasted some time here, and then I just see it eventually here and click yes. Now for the last round I was on a really good time, and we're on Visingsö, which I immediately recognize has a very special feel, and I've been here a lot of times, and if I can just get it under a minute, I'm gonna be good. And I see some sign which I recognize. I've been biking on this road. We're in the more southern parts, and figure we're somewhere around here. And then I think we're on one of these two roads, but I wasn't exactly sure. So I have to go back to the start here and check. So I checked if there was another of these behind me. There was some houses, and I saw these houses there, so I just clicked on the southern one, and it was correct. And yeah, 448 sub 5. That's a good game. And yeah, I had another good, better round than the one I uploaded, but I wanted to wait before I got sub 5 before uploading one. So yeah, this was the first round, and I'm really happy with it. And I'm gonna do it's and now it's an even better round that I got just some minutes after this. To be honest, maybe 15 minutes after this. So yeah. So here we go. Here's the other round. I start off uh, by looking Arvidsjaur's kommun. I actually ride a bus on exactly this road, exactly here, just some weeks ago. So I knew where we was. Not exactly, but around, and I knew like the borders are out. So I knew like we were gonna be here, and then there wasn't any roads there. So I just saw a bit south of it that there were two roads, and I just click there and guess, and that's correct. So that was a quick round. I could have done it a little bit quicker, but here's round two. I have no idea what it looks like, to be honest. And I go down the road until I see some signs. The only place I recognize here is Åtvidaberg, which is a town just south of Linköping, which I know, and the other towns I just have to look for. Eventually find like Moshult down there. So I figure we're up here somewhere, and then we're not there. So we're probably here, which we ended up being by the road direction. And we started somewhere up here. I tried to look at this like kind of shop thing. Let's say Mor and Dotter, which means mom and daughter. And I just saw that cafe there, so I clicked, and it was good. And here was a kind of tricky round. But I don't know how I got it, to be honest. So it said road 336, and I thought the chance of me finding this were really slim, but I still ended up trying. I saw a sign that said Sund, which I didn't think was gonna be on the map, to be honest. But so I looked for the road first. I thought it was gonna be somewhere around Östersund, a bit north of it, because that's where most snow coverage is. And I eventually spotted down here. So now I have to find Sundet, which I'm just scanning the road to the Norway border, and I cannot see it at all. So I zoom in a lot, and then I just try to scan it very quick. And it's not the best strategy, but I was kind of gonna give up if I didn't find it soon, which I actually got lucky and found it here. And so I just had to go to the start. Actually, I didn't even do that. I just clicked there because it looked like where we started. And here is a round that I wasted a lot of time in. I could have just got it like maybe 30 seconds quicker. But I know Gävle, Tierp, Hedesund I've heard of. I don't exactly know where it is, but I know the area. So look first by the coast kind of area, but I didn't see like Hedesunda or anything. I see Söderfors Herrgård, which means we're probably in a town called Söderfors, which I haven't heard of. So I tried to look for that up here first, and I spotted down here in the like kind of middle there. And now I just have to find where it is. So we're probably very close to Söderfors, maybe even in it. And the road is going north, so that road right there is the only place that makes sense. But I did not just guess immediately, because it said Hedesundavägen, and that road didn't have a name, which is the only reason I didn't click there, but I should have just done it either way. But eventually I just see there's no other choice for me in guessing anywhere else. So eventually I just end up clicking here, and yeah. For some reason I thought I was a minute late, actually a minute behind my timer, so I just was kind of already giving up hope. So I just guessed, and thought we were out of time, but I was just gonna finish the last round either way. But so yeah, I didn't realize this was a good time before after the round ended. So yeah, you see, this is not the best time, but I get so lucky here. I've been like exactly at this place in Lycksele this summer, just some weeks ago. I know exactly where it is. I just zoom in and click. This was an 11-second round, and now I noticed that this time is actually very good. That was a super quick round, and I got very lucky with that round, and I knew exactly where it was immediately. So yeah, this was an amazing round, to be honest. I did very good, and super happy about it. So it's gonna take a bit of time to beat it, but I think my round 4 wasn't the best, so I think I probably can beat it. Also, with some better rounds, like the round 3 one, took me a bit of time, but that was just because it was a hard round. I'm really happy with that one. Yeah, the round 4 one I'm not really happy with, but otherwise it was a very good round. The last one took me 11 seconds. So yeah, that was about it for this video. Thank you for watching, and bye.